evening, everyone, or was it afternoon? Good afternoon. Been a while. Thought I'd stream a little bit, just say hello. Last minute pop up. Plus, hadn't been streaming at all for quite a while. I think May, June, July. I say no, March. March, yeah, March, not May. I don't know what I was thinking of. Well, that might help, mightn't it? Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. Michael, good to see you, Michael. I didn't even, I was muted, man. Dummy me. I was having problems with my camera. For some reason, it was in slow mo, and wasn't working. And and StreamYard's changed so much I don't even recognize it. But good to see you, man. Thank you for dropping by. I've been busy. I just hadn't had time for nothing. Echo, he hadn't been able to stream. I sent him some earbuds, and we never could get it to work on the backside. Go figure. And he's trying to hang tough down there. It's not going too well. I think it's kind of hard on him, you know. He don't have his own place. Yeah, good to see you too, Michael. Real good. All right, matter of fact, I was thinking about you the other day. I says, if I stream, I wonder who all will show up. And sometimes I'll text a few people, you know, and say I'm going live. Just about these days I have to have an audience. But gosh, when you don't stream regular, I know, was it Uncle John? He was telling me he couldn't get on here a while back. He couldn't. It's like it. He would come on, but it wouldn't recognize him, or it wouldn't show. You know, he wouldn't show up. And I told him just create a new account because he was always with me. I haven't heard anything. I texted him a few weeks ago, and long text, and told him, I said, I know you're busy. Sorry about the long ramblings, and sometimes I can do some long text, especially when you're talking. And but no, I was thinking about him the other day. He's still not streaming. I get it on a Monday night. So I've got a few people. I was talking to. I texted. What was it? Hasbro the other day. See if he wanted to do Thursday nights. I'm not sure anybody streaming on Thursday nights. Oh, did he, Michael? Oh, good. Yeah, he said he couldn't. You know, nobody couldn't get recognized. I thought that's weird. Some kind of glitch somewhere. That's good. Yeah, I always miss him jumping in there. He was back in the early days too. You know, so I actually did hear from Echo the other day after weeks of silence. I forget what he said. He's having issues with just issues. You know, with you know how it is when you live with or staying with a married couple. One wants you there, one may not. You know, so I won't get into that, but he may be on here. You know? But I texted him for several weeks, no response. Called him, left a message, and then he finally texted me the other night. Let's see, you don't even come on Uncle Jim on Saturday night. I did here a few weeks ago for a little bit, about a month back, I think. I come on a little bit. A lot of times I plan to or think about it, and I'll be back there in the bed watching TV or been busy. I've been rehabbing myself. I've had 2 epidurals again in T9. I've been walking, swimming. I've had some cable I bought a while back, Cat 6 and Cat 6A. I've been running it. Oh, gosh, it's horrible. Boy, that attic up there is not too hot necessarily. It's just cramped. I'm a big guy, and my attics, I have to bend over and, you know, about half of me, I'm this little ball, I'm crawling in between the rafters, and almost fell through the floor a couple of times, my foot. And I said, oh my, get that foot off that sheetrock. And I did hear the sheetrock crack a little bit. Patriot from Warsaw, what is up? Good to see you. I had a serious frustrations falling out with Thor's axe. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Yeah, it happens. It's just human nature, I guess, sometimes. I've apparently had some falling outs over the years too, you know, with other channels, other people. So it does happen. I don't hold grudges, or I wish they were still coming around, or we were all cool, but apparently everybody wants to act like high school kids, teenagers. So, but been doing pretty well. I went swimming day before yesterday. Wednesday, Monday. Yeah. And I was going 3 times a week at least, a minimum, and walk in the park, and sometimes just out riding around. And then I come back, I'd go up in the attic, work for a few hours. Worked like one time 3 days. I've got most rooms run with cat now. Matter of fact, I'll show you. I've got to terminate this. This is some big Cat 6A, boy, huge, about the size of a pencil, running in here, 2 lines. I'm running Cat 6A in some rooms because I want to do a 10 gig internetwork, eventually one day, 10 gig, and get me a NAS, network attached storage. And these got to be terminated. I'm running Cat 6 for, TV, stereo, stuff like that, running for the future Blu-ray players, and running the Cat 6A in here, my bedroom, and that way, if I'm in my bedroom or in here, I can actually move files, video off of the NAS. It's going to be a long time before I get the money to get all that, but I'm eventually going to get me a NAS. Synology, probably. And got to terminate this. And this is some thick stuff, buddy. And it's not easy to terminate either, like I thought, especially on 90 degrees. So I ordered some, 45 degree. It's got to be terminated. I got my bedroom terminated, living room terminated, roommate's room terminated, and that's about it. That's the last room. And then I'm gonna put one I'm knocking a wall out, so I got to put another one run on a post. But I'm not worried about that right now on the post. Let me see what's going on here. Highlight you guys. Appreciate you dropping in here, man. Appreciate it a lot. Moving state to state doesn't anymore. He thinks moving state will solve your problems. Let me highlight this. Uncle Jim had a serious falling out with. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, they've been talking for years. I always miss it. It's still up. I might watch it. But yeah, I didn't know that. I know I did look the other night. I was in the bedroom and Saturday night, and I seen Thorzak's 1 week, and I know Andy's on there a lot, and I did come on for a little bit, talk, and then but it's been a while. But I'm hanging in there, guys. About finished with the Cat 6 cabling, and wound up buying 1,000 feet of Cat 6, and then a Cat from True Cable. Wound up getting 1,000 Cat 6A. Cat 6A is some stiff cable, boy. I mean, it's not as easy to work with. And I noticed one thing: the riser cable is not as smooth as the plenum. It's more bumpy and knotty. It's just different vinyl, I guess, coating on it. But anyway, yeah, I hate to hear that, man. And we all need to get along. I hate hearing when people have fallen outs. I remember years ago, Willie and Uncle Jim had a falling out, years ago. And actually me and Echo too. It was all kind of like a 3-way. And before Willie passed, I told him that I wasn't mad. I'm just not one to hold grudges or stay mad. No matter what's said or in the moment. Even if I get mad, it's over in a few minutes. I don't keep it in my head. But who is fleeing the state? Let's see, moving to state doesn't anymore. Jim and I get along. It's Thorzak Salve Miner. Oh, okay, got you, Patriot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to eventually have a Warsaw. I'm eventually going to have a hopefully maybe a 12U network rack in a closet. Right now, I'm just going to set my router on the wooden shelf, and I got a bunch of wires in the closet. got a video up. It's not a good one, but it shows the wires, and I talk about what I'm doing. I'm eventually going to get a staggered patch panel 24, eventually get a PoE switch for cameras and POD, like that to power the cameras. Eventually put at least one or two security cameras here, starting out with one, of course. The NAS system I want to get maybe a Plex or Jellyfin media server. And also, if I do any video editing or video here for YouTube, I'm going to send it. I can do it right off the NAS. But yeah, I love electronics too. I just got this thing. My brother thinks I'm crazy. That's overkill. When I first bought my first router, I bought a Unify router, UDM Pro Max. And it's got an 8 switch built in, which I'm using now. I want when I get my switch. And I'm just slowly building it because money's tight. And credit card debt's getting high. And I got to sit back for like a year or two and just pay, pay the debt and quit spending. I did order a TV mount today and a 14-foot patch cord to run. I can make one, but you're really better to buy one that's fluke tested and to go to your wall outlet. That's the preferred method. And get that done. So I got that order coming from Amazon. That'll be here tomorrow. Got the $100 pull-out TV mount up to 85-inch. $59, a lightning deal this morning. A really good deal on it. So let's see. Yeah, I know what you mean, Michael. Thor talks too much. Don't give people a chance to talk. Yeah. I try to be polite when I go on those shows. I try not to get too talkative, even though I can be. Back nowadays when me and Echo, I can talk, but I try to be a little more reserved and not ramrod anybody. Let's see. Thor keeps bitching, complaining about his state. Oh, okay. Yet he doesn't. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I know Georgia's, GOP, good state, good, well-managed state. It is partly purple now, which I wish, God, that hadn't happened. I think since 97 we've been GOP, at least. I remember when we finally took the House and the Senate here in the state after, decades, and finally got the governorship. That was great. Things changed for the better. And we're matter of fact, we got money back. I got my home taxes lowered one year. It was like $100-something off, and our governor, he gives us money back if he's got any left over. And how many states can you say that for? They're usually in the red because they're doling out free money to everybody. But I got to contact Colt, 1927. His dog is not doing well. I think he's got cancer. His Mastiff. I hadn't texted him lately. I did a few weeks ago. And actually, Brutal Bob I contacted. I hadn't heard from him. I texted him a couple of times. GGW, I actually just I've been so busy swimming, walking, and doing this internet stuff. Hey, Colt, good to see you, man. I just speaking of you. I hope you're doing well, brother. I hope your dog is still hanging in there. I know it's a hard thing to. I was thinking of mine the other day. I've been moving a room around, trying to clear things out of this house this spring and make this place more modern. And I got a pillow with my picture of my dog's face on. My daughter got me, and sometimes I still grieve over that dog occasionally. It gets better. I go longer periods, but tell you, they're like our kids. Good to hear you hanging in there, Colt. Yeah. I actually finally got, like I said, I got GGW1 stickers. Colt, I got them finally sent out. I was late doing that. I think I sent some to Bob. Apparently he didn't get it, so I resent that. Bought some brown. Went to post office actually a few months ago, got on to me for bringing stickers in an envelope, regular envelope. He said, you ain't supposed to do that. You're supposed to have brown. So I go to Dollar Tree and I get three, four, five, six of these for $1.25. Got these in one box, and I didn't need the box. And got a roll of tape. I usually buy the bulk tape, like a heavy duty, packaging tape, the clear, like 8 rolls at Costco for $20 sometimes. Sometimes it's 25, but lasts me sometimes 10 years. But I've been out of tape and everything. But I finally got GGWs off and got another one in case you didn't get it, and got Brutal Bob's sent off. I still got some stickers here, Colt. And I did, actually, I even still got a few patches I need to do in time. There's a flag, 1776. Still got Colt's coasters. Still got quite a few. I appreciate this Colt. I still got a handful of his channel stickers. I need to order some stickers, and flags and stuff, and giveaways, because I'm over 500 subs and ain't did nothing to earn it. It's just, bam. A lot of other communities come in there and sub me, So let me see what everybody's saying. Let's see. Yep. Call. Colt, sorry to hear that, brother. Hanging in there so far. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, guys, it's been a long time since I did a coffee. Oh, long time. I had a circle here, and I like to never figured out how to get rid of it. Then they keep wanting to sell me that $40 a month or $35 a month, And StreamYard to me just seems like they ruined it when that guy. Oh, hey, Brutal Bob. AR, let me highlight you, Bob. I have had a few bumps health-wise lately, but I am here late to the party. I don't drink coffee anymore or eat donuts. I had donuts yesterday, and I've been drinking coffee at, they let me have it for 74 cents. Senior discount, go figure, at Bojangles. I go every morning. They call me sweetheart, love, honey, all this the ladies do. And 74 cents. I tell them to keep the penny for their kids' piggy bank. But I go there every morning and drink a cup. And I need to quit now because summer's getting here. It's really not good for me. Ends up upsetting my stomach sometimes. But good to see you, Bob. I got it sent out, Bob. You'll be getting... what to do with it? You'll be getting an envelope within a big giant envelope of some stickers and stuff. Mailed it yesterday. Only $1.50. They charged me more than that the last time I sent some stuff out. But sorry about all the mess up. Like I said, I'm gonna get some flags and stuff. Got to get a show going first, though. As I've talked with got Hasbro, MacMan probably come on sometime if I ask him. I talked with Viejo, a garage guy I talked with, and a few other guys coming on. I know who else? Senior Master Sergeant Bulldog. I know he'll probably come on for me and hang out with us. And any of you all too are welcome. And you too, Warsaw. I like you coming on, man. It's good to have you on sometimes, man. And really is. But outside of that, need to wash my car. It's so dirty, dusty with pollen. I don't even want to go riding. It's embarrassing. My brother had his garden hose put up through the winter, and I actually went to car wash a few times, and I haven't really cleaned it really good since the end of summer. So I got to get that done and get some clay bar and get it cleaned up. And let's see, based on true story. Oh man, y'all always enjoy you coming on, man. Sometimes I like talking a little bit of politics. I like touching on it. I don't want to stay on the topic, but I do like hearing what's going on. I used to occasionally do a little 2A stuff, and Echo would say, "Oh man, you don't need to do that." And, some guys don't want to do politics at all. I do like to touch on it a little bit here and there, just as long as typically what gets you with politics in ours, everybody loses interest or causes conflict. But if you touch it, something to do with 2A news, that's fine. I got no issue with that. We should keep up with it and make everybody aware of it. But hope you're getting better, Bob. And it's good to see you on here, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Got 5 on. Wow. Appreciate it. I've been on I've used Restream with a few friends I got in other communities. I've been on their panel, and I have to turn my whole system up really loud, really loud, because the volume that I got set for this StreamYard is not the same as the other platforms. Go figure. But Coat, I live on 2A stuff. Yeah. I like going over to Coop. He's into it. Some, don't want, like I say, it's whoever's channel, it's their rules, their regulations. But I do like to touch on it if it's important. I mean, I know still it was the other week, Supreme Court ruled against ghost guns, and I figured they would. I did. I figured they would ignore the entire 50 years of precedent that we build guns and don't have to serialize them and everything. And sure enough, I think they did, if I'm not mistaken. And AR said, the movie I'm going to see is Warfare. It's with actual U.S. Navy SEALs. Oh, okay. I'll check that out. Take a look at it. Let's see. Bob says, Michael, leukemia can suck. The medicine can suck even the worst times. MacMan, yeah, no surprise on cost. It seems like everything's going up. Still is. MacMan sent me a bunch of cool, Colt. Yeah. But yeah, anytime you want to jump on here, Warsaw, just feel free, man. I'll send you a link. I think I got your email. I'm pretty sure I do on it. And did a few of the videos on my internet, work. Ocean, he commented. And I can't remember, a few ladies in other communities commented. And it wasn't good. I don't have LED panel lights. And when you don't have LED panel lights, you can't really go around the house and go up and at it and light up and talk about everything you're doing. So I just sat there at the closet and put the camera on the wires, and talked about what I was doing. And believe me, I got a closet full of wiring. But we go 3-inch conduit about 2.5 foot, 2 foot. I can't remember now. Stuck through the drywall, and got foam wrapped. Actually, I was thinking, well, how can I seal this Cat 6 and Cat 6A cable? And I got egg crate foam. This almost like brand new, come out of my mattress. Well, I cut a strip of it, about 6 inches wide, about 2 feet long. And what I do is I just wrap it around. I drill the top plate hole 1 7/8 inch. So I wrap it around the cable, slide it in the hole, and it seals the air from being sucked out of the house here up, the cold air up into the attic and vice versa. Oh, 67 Rebel SST AMC. Thank you for coming by. Long time, brother. CFM Queen. Afternoon. Of course, it may be a different time there. Hey, our brother, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I caught you all here the other week. It's been a while. I haven't had time to watch hardly anybody's streams. I haven't. I didn't even know Mac. I thought Mac was going to return to streaming. He said something about a month ago, and apparently he hasn't, because I haven't heard from Bob. Usually Bob will tell me, hey, Mac's on, and remind me, because sometimes I get doing things in the evening and forget. I'm still thinking about Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and then Thursday night. I don't know about Thursday night. I don't know if Thursday night slot's still open. It got taken, which some of you know that know me, by 2 different people. But if it's still available, I may take Thursday night and start trying to do some stuff. 2:18 p.m. Okay, same here. Okay. Yeah, I like listening to Rich's guitar playing. I like that music, man. He can rock out. Likes fishing, too. And appreciate you dropping by, Judy. Check these people out, guys. CFM Queen and Rich. They do fishing and rock and roll music, and Rich plays guitar. And good people. I enjoy going over there. I used to get over a lot. Things are slowing down. Summer coming. All I'll be doing probably the pool, cutting grass. I won't be going to the attic no more, and I'm almost finished with my networking, running Ethernet wire. Dale Pogue, what is up? Good to see you, man. Got 8 in here. Jesus, pop-up chat. Appreciate you guys and gals coming in here. Means a lot. And, yeah, I ought to go ahead and I finished putting my jack on in my room, my bedroom. Now I got a main jack, Cat 6A. I've got a 4-port. Got another jack, Cat 6A for the 10 gig in time. Then I got 2 Cat 6 running the wall. So it's a mix, half and half. And here I only got 2 runs, but it's about 4 foot hanging out of the wall, which I didn't cut it. My roommate did. And, but it's a pain, man. 90-degree keystones are a pain, man. Yesterday I tried doing it and messed up like 3 times and kept messing up. And I got frustrated. I said, wow, I usually can do this. And for some reason I couldn't seem to do it. And I ordered some 45-degree keystones. And, what you call a one single punch, where I can punch and they'll all seat in the keystone. But I've got everything. All I need to do to get a complete system, I need a network rack, a surge protector, and a switch, at least 24 port. That's all I need here. And I get that. And then I'm eventually going to try to get a battery back up. And that way, if I get a battery back up, my internet goes down, I can keep streaming here, like probably maybe for an hour. And I know years ago, Michael remembers this, Michael Hurtnick. I used to go down a lot in the early days when I first got my fiber here. I was going down constantly, buffering. And I got where I didn't want to stream. It was so bad. And I'd get on there and boom, bottom would fall out. It took forever working, several months working, weeks working with my internet provider, sending emails and screenshots of my speed test. And it was a nightmare, biggest nightmare I ever seen. Come to find out it was on their end. And the only reason I knew about it, I was streaming live and I needed the upload. Nobody else in this neighborhood needed upload because they didn't do that. I had one guy come in here telling me it was my fault. I was near electrical panel right here. Well, I hate to tell you this, but you can be 12 inches, even Cat 6 and Cat 6A can be 12 inches from electrical wire in parallel and still usually have no interference. But he was saying it was my fault. And I actually called one day and told him, I said, don't send that guy back out here. He was kind of arrogant. And finally they repaired it. And I've had pretty good service so far. They're offering to give me 2 gigs for $10 more, something like that. And if I turn the modem in, that'd be another $11 off. So I would actually be, instead of $91, I'd be paying like $81 or $80, something like that for 2 gig. But what the heck do I need 2 gig for? I mean, I don't use 1 gig, but it would be kind of nice, to have the horsepower. But I don't know why I got off on. I think I did networking 2001 or 2002, I think it was. I went to school, wasn't that interested in networking. Followed more on the computer repair side, A+. And now I wished I'd learned more. So I got thinking here past couple of years, I think I want to learn more of networking. And really the only way to learn it is have your own home lab. Because you're having to configure it. I go in and configure mine. I made some changes yesterday. I made some changes in my PC that was causing latency and some high jitter with a software program. And hopefully it'll do better when I'm streaming too. It won't, I think I've actually noticed that latency in that, in some of my streams. So it should be better this time around. Bob, I posted some more yummy food today. I think you'll like this one. I got a steak out of it. Colt says, I ran a lot of Cat 6, 3 high-speed switches. Yeah, that's right. You did that. I remember you mentioned something about that. I kind of wish I'd have bought, jacket-wise, probably Plenum, but sometimes Plenum can be not that bad. I know True Cable's Plenum is like $400-something for 1,000 foot, but then another company's got some Plenum. It was only like $260 for 1,000 foot. And it was kind of on the big side too, Cat 6A. Cat 6 will do 10 gig too. It's just I wanted to kind of future proof, and I may eventually run I still got 2 spool, big. I didn't use that much. My house is not that big, 1,500 something square foot. So my probably longest run is right here, 65 foot maybe or less. I've been running, a lot of you don't know it. I've been running since COVID when I started streaming live. I've got little nails above the door, and I got my cable. And if I was married, my wife would not allow this, or girlfriend. And I got it running down over the doorway, through the kitchen, down the hall, and all that'll be gone soon. I'll be able to plug in right here, so that'll be nice. So it's still up there hanging. It's a 75-foot Cat 6 patch cord, which is basically stranded instead of solid. Let me highlight you all. Food. Yeah, I took a steak out yesterday to smoke, just in case I got it. Food Saver. I bought me a Food Saver last year, and boy, it seems to make meat last longer. Hopefully soon SCOTUS takes this. No, it's not open Brown, Illinois case. Yeah, I hate it when we lose stuff. Mm-hmm. No gun and mag bans. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know. I remember the original gun ban when I was younger. I never was fond of that. Thought it was the craziest thing. I never was fond of NICS, though, either. I thought that was a backdoor to registry. So, and come to find out, I was correct on that. So, my brother, he told me, "Oh, it's okay. They got a congressional law. They won't break the law." I said, "They'll break their own law. They don't care." Right? Politicians will retire, new ones will come in, then they'll change the rules. It's just the way it happens. Yeah, they are, Judy. Boy, them Food Savers, God, man, meat don't get freezer burn. I go to Costco now, and I get 12% fat, like $25 big old chunk for $4.79 a pound ground beef. And I'll put it in little sandwich bags because I'm in a hurry, and I'll pat it out, big patties. I like big giant burgers. And I'll throw it in the freezer, and then a few days later, I'll take it back out, and I'll rinse the ice off of it just slightly, and then I'll vacuum pack it, with a Food Saver, vacuum it, put it in there. It looks like new all the time. I mean, it's just, my steak still looks good when I pulled it out the other day. It's been, I think, last year, so it's about 8 months old. And amazing meat lasts longer, too, seems to. Vanessa, how are you doing? Good to see you. Like I say, I'm rusty with StreamYard here. I had a circle here right around me, and I couldn't figure out how to get rid of that. I miss the old StreamYard. Ground beef here is here too, Vanessa. Yeah, it's high. And my roommate, he goes down here to Publix and pays about $7 a pound, $6.79. I won't do it. I'll go to Costco. They got it for $4.79 all the time. And it's $26 to $30 you got to pay, and you have to pat it out, which is kind of a pain. But hey, I got a pellet grill here, and I enjoy it. I try to eat a burger at least two. Believe it or not, guys, I've lost like 20 something pounds. My ex-girlfriend's sister come here the other day and says, "You've lost weight." And I said, "Oh yeah, I just got where I cut out carbs and protein drinks, eat an egg in the morning, and protein drinks, and a burger, and peanut butter, and Ritz crackers occasionally for a snack." Cut out most sweets. I occasionally get a sweet tooth, like most, but I don't make a habit of it. So I think I was about 212 pounds. I'm down to 190, and I feel better. Swimming's really helping me. Boy, it's really helped my back issues too. It really has. I can have kind of issues, and I'll head to the pool. Like Monday, I went down there and stretched out. Didn't swim a lot. Just got in the water and stretched quite a bit. Got out. Oh, I felt a lot better. It's amazing how good that water make you feel. $5.50 a pound, Vanessa says. Yep. Yeah, it's averaging about $5.50, $6.79 here. It's pretty expensive. I used to get 80/20, the ground chuck, and I've been doing the little bit leaner at Costco, and I'm just going to continue buying it in bulk like that. I get like even large patties. I get 11 and 12 patties out of that for $25, $27 plus tax. And that's a lot of burgers. So let's see. Hang on, let me see what you're talking about here. Sorry about that, Warsaw. What did you say? Way better now that coat has finally left. I use Food Saver for old Thompson parts and books. I'm gonna use food. I may use Food Saver for my ammo I'm loading. I'm still got my bucket I'm working on. Where's my bucket at? Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, I just dump it in here. I don't even put it in blocks anymore. I just dump it in here, and I'm still got to get to the range. Charlie Elliott is the name of it. It's got a couple of lakes down there, 2 or 3 lakes, good-sized lakes. And I haven't been to it since they redid it with steel, so that's going to be kind of fun. And I still got some of my brother's 40, which he gave it to me. Dummy rounds here. And that's another gun. I'm going to try to eventually still get that. I'll get straightened out and get the credit card debt down. I'm going to go get me a stainless steel Ruger Vaquero in 45 long coat. That's going to be my next purchase. And I'm still looking at precision rifles. If Michael's listening, I know he mentioned it one time. I want a precision rifle, a scope again. Even if I only shoot up, 200 or 300 yards, and I may end up going up here and joining that gun club. But no, I'm trying to think where it's at. Can't remember the town now. What you call it? C-Max, when he was alive, you told me about it. The gun range up there. I think it's about an hour and a half drive from me though. So, but no big deal. I got air conditioning now in the summer. I was going to. Okay, let me highlight you. Sorry about that, Warsaw. I was saying, our patriot, I believe a lot of governors, mayors, attorney generals, legislators are going to get federally arrested. Yeah. Oh, boy. Telling what's going on. The whole world's falling apart. Devil dog. Hoorah. If I know how to say that. I'm not a Marine. Welcome, Devil Dog. Appreciate you dropping by. Where's old Gary at? Work or sleeping late? Yeah, appreciate you dropping by, man. I got to get over there to get you all. I was planning on coming over on Saturday nights, hanging out with you guys sometimes. And sometimes I'll go to bed. Been going to bed a lot early lately. Sometimes at 8:30, I'll crash out. And I turn on YouTube Storm and Thunder. And on my TV, and the screen goes dark. But then I started doing Echo, my Alexa. And you know what I did? I wound up spending several nights waking up all hours of the night, and it's switching, or either going dead or changing songs or something, or going to something another nature sound. And I'm paying like $10.99 a month for Amazon Music. It is good in the car. I got it on here. I actually play a FM transmitter through my cigarette lighter. And, oh man, I can pick out songs, and believe it or not, I know it's YouTube Music. I got it on, I don't use it on here, Amazon Music. I use YouTube. If you do the YouTube where no ads, you actually get their music, YouTube Music, along with that monthly purchase. So I sat down the road, man, I put the screen up. I've actually got YouTube on the home screen, like right there, my rock and roll. And man, it sounds better than my, car radio. It sounds clear. And I don't have the Bose Gold. I just got standard Bose, but boy, I rock out and I enjoy it. And plus I can pick any song I want. I usually just say, turn the volume down. I go, okay, Google, play, Beds Are Burning, Midnight Oil. Boom. Comes on. Let me highlight you guys.
Here's Beds Are Burning, Midnight Oil.
Oh, there you go. There we go. They'll shut me down for copyright. Better shut up. Good to hear, Devil Dog. Let's see. Let me scroll up here so I don't miss any. When is that thing, Devil Dog, up there? When are you all going to get together up there in Texas? I forget the date. I'd love to go. I'd love to come there and hang out with you guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. That's quite a drive for me. Took the rest of the stitches out. Okay. Well, I'm half blind. I can barely see the writing up here. And even with I went to the eyeglass doctor the other day, and they sent me a thing. I think the first 2 years get glasses. I'm not getting glasses in 2 years after I buy them. They told me it'd been 9 years since I bought these. I says, whoa, no wonder they're leaving my eyes. See, we had to meet. Oh, okay. Oh, crap. Yeah. I'd love to come. maybe next year or whenever I'll get out that way. It just wasn't a good time right now. Maybe my friend down here in Florida, in Daytona, he invited me 3 days for car shows in Daytona, a place to stay. I said, I have to drive back that fourth day, and I got, the Ethernet cable to run and all that. And I just told him, I said, rain check, Let's see what Judy's saying. AR, next time you're at Costco, grab a Kirkland Signature Sweet Mesquite Seasoning. It's amazing. Okay, I'll try that. I use, what is it, Kinder seasoning, and then I use some other that's kind of got a little kick to it. Spice. I got it at Aldi, of all places. Brutal Bob. AR, get your butt up here this summer. You can shoot that Vaquero precision rifles, anything else you want. Machine guns, machine pistols, just about anything else you could ask for. Yeah, I'll get out there sometime, maybe visit you, Bob. I got a friend in South Carolina I got to go see for a week or two. Probably a week I'll stay and hang out. And not only that, the car, we have an air now. Jesus, I can drive. I can ride around the summer, go to the shooting range now. Particularly my truck out there don't have air, and it gets so hot, I can't stand it. Heat bothers me more now than it used to. Cold, I can handle, believe it or not. It's the heat, it's harder on me. Vanessa says, I am allergic to mesquite, redwood, and cedar trees now. No mesquite, my barbecue smoker. I use a hickory, or I've been buying some of that stuff at Costco. Kind of long, though. That's the problem with it. But it's got some hickory, some oak. But typically my favorite is just plain hickory at, oh gosh, I can't think of the name of my cooker. Walmart sells it in a 20-pound bag. Hickory. I like the old-fashioned King hickory. But the thing is, I get 40 pounds at Costco, a mix of wood, like 4 different woods for $12.89 or $12.99. Who knows what it is now? I ain't been there in a few weeks. But so I've been buying, my roommate's been buying that. And typically I'll tell him, I said, I'm going to cook out. You got anything you want to put out? And he'll put his whatever he wants to cook out. But I got to get it moved around back. It's been in the garage on rainy days so I can still cook. M. Gabriel, good to see you, man. Been a while. Appreciate you coming in. Good to see you. Good to see all of you. Good to see you, Judy. Brutal Bob, Colt, Devil Dog. I think this is the first time Devil Dog's come in my stream. I know Gary has. I appreciate that, Devil Dog. And I would have loved to come out there and met you all, hung out with you. Some of you, I'm kind of met you, through streaming, but in person. But shoot, right now my credit card debt's outrageous. I mean, it's the car and dental work and emergencies and you name it. I'm still paying on the hot water heater. I think like when it got a leak, I had to pay on it. You know what's weird? The hot water heater, I had to pay $100 something when it went out in 2 years. Because inflation, and now that same hot water heater is about $500. That means I'd pay $200 something if it went out now, even though the tank's under warranty. Jeez, it's getting crazy. Let me scroll up here. Nope, you won't be able to. It is over. Ha ha ha. Hope you all had a good time. Oh. Beds are burning. Judy, is that the one we were talking about? I mentioned it earlier. Is that I love a lot of old good rock. Beds are burning. I like the Radar Love, where he Barry is his name. I think his name's Barry, the singer, where he does with the orchestra and all the drums. Wow, I mean I crank up my stereo on my TV on YouTube, boy, and I rock out sometimes listening to that stuff. Sometimes I actually sat here when I was doing live here a while back. I'd sit and turn YouTube music on and listen just to, I don't know, kind of multitask my ears so I could hear rock and roll while I was talking to you all. So, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when that song first come out. I think it was, gosh, what was it? 89 or 90? I think 90 when it came out. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it had to be around that time because I had just started with the contact lens company I worked for 13 years. And I heard on the radio, I went, wow, boy, that song's good. Got that drive in it. But I like a lot of music, all kinds of music. Loverboy. I used to like that song. What is it? What's that? Not every Loverboy song I like, but what was it? I'm here on my knees, making love to whoever I please. I gotta have it my way or no way at all. That was a good one. I always liked. They used to play Loverboy a lot back on the radio back in the day. It's sad. Most all the good, talented rockers are passing away. They're not around no more. They're leaving us. Won't be long. We'll even probably lose the last two Beatles. One's 80-something years old, and God, Ringo's probably late 70s, 82. So I mean, how like Bob? He's talking to Judy. Are your phone plans as stupid as I hear up there? Do you have to pay to receive a call from the States? Huh. Let's see. Bob, then you will love the recipe for my chicken dinner video. You will have to pause. I'll try to get around to y'all's channel a little more, Judy. I ran into you the other day. I was in and out and didn't stay long, but it was good to see you. You all. Like I say, Rich plays the guitar. Are you two still living together, Judy? Not to try to keep up with the the stuff, but just I wasn't sure. I think you moved too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry guys, I keep bumping into my powder scale. I actually picked this up a while ago and my weights flipped off the table, and I'd like to never found one of them. This is in my way. Let me move this. This is bugging me. This is full of, well, yeah, I was going to say this is a container. I tried to stick it in a bucket. Coffee cans free. And just do it and dump them in there. But I may long term when I get to storing some that I load myself, I may do a food saver, wrap my own ammo in food savers, keep moisture out. Oh, okay, got you, Judy. Good to hear. Yeah, Rich is a guitar player. I have a guitar here. I can play. I mean, I did know some theory. I know I could play a little bit of something, the chords. I haven't really, I lost what little, toughness or calluses I had practicing. I never really completed a song. Got interested. I've been interested my whole life, but I had a roommate here. It was a guitarist years ago. He stayed with me out 3.5 years. He passed away and left me his Alvarez acoustic electric. And I have a used Fender 65 Reverb. Yeah, 20-watt tube amp back there in my bathroom under the vanity with a cake cover over it. I can't bring myself to sell it. Started out thinking it was new. I think $1,000. I paid $500 used, and now I think the thing is $1,500 or $1,600. I went, wow, boy, it really shot up. I've never had it biased, or no tubes put in or anything. I do want a guitar. I want me a Gretsch, or either that or a Hagstrom, and I love electric. For some reason, I'm just not that big in acoustic, but I love electric guitar, especially colorful ones. But I'd love to have a Dire Straits model. I can't think of his name now. Brian Setzer. I actually found a used one time for $1,300 years ago. I wished I'd bought it orange. Now them things probably used $2,000 at least, maybe $3,000, but they're high. We are, Queen says we're right here. I figured it was near a lake because you all fish a lot. We're right close to the lake, but this lake isn't like the lake at Bowmanville. I missed that. Okay, Queen Judy says we have moved into a nice place. They are up north. Oh, cool. Good to hear, Judy. Well, guys and gals, I'm going to get out of here. Wanted to jump on here and say hello. It's been so long since I've seen some of you all. I wanted to hang out with you a little bit. And you got something coming, Bob. And GGW, I think, is he in Canada or is he? No, Hobo's in Canada. I think GGW is California. Yeah, I don't know because I put his address on the thing. Yeah. And now I got envelopes. I bought some tape too. So I got some packaging tape. It's the first time I've been without packaging tape past year in over a decade. And it's typically with me, I send stuff back sometimes, so I need packaging tape all the time. I order a lot of stuff on Amazon sometimes, and sometimes I'm wondering if that is getting me in trouble. And it's kind of stupid to buy something on sale if you're going to use a credit card with interest. So I've stopped that. But typically I'll just sit here for a year or so and pay it off. Just start pay, and quit splurging. But a few things I want to do. I'm also going to get oh God, what am I getting? Not only the network rack and all that, I'm getting a Dell used off eBay, small form factor Windows 11 PC. You can get them things for like maybe not $200 used. And I'm going to redo it with Linux, and I'm going to put Home Assistant on it for home automation. And I may get me one for 200 something just to hook up here and just put this computer aside. It's got Windows 10. It was built in 2011, and it's seen its better days. So I may buy the small form factor, use Dell, and just run my streams from it. At least it has, I think, DDR4, NVMe drive I can put in it, upgrade typically, and DDR4 RAM, I think. Most of the Dell form factor, little bitty computers, about 2 or 3 inches thick. And let me go up here. I'm going to scroll, call you guys and gals out today. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Had Michael Hurtnick in here earlier. Good to see you, Michael. Patriot from Warsaw, good to see you. Seems like old times. I actually do miss hanging out, getting on here. I got used to streaming a lot, during COVID with the echo, and kind of got hooked on it. Let's see. Brutal Bob, good to see you, Bob. You get well, man. Hope your health improves. Colt 1927, good to see you, Colt. Michael Hurtnick, Patriot Warsaw, Brother Bob. Who else? Dale Poe, good to see you, Dale. 67 Rebel SST AMC, CFM's Queen. Check these people's channels out, guys. You won't regret it. These good people. And most of you are mods. If you want to, something I just noticed. Somebody may have signed me out of Nightbot, because usually you can drop a link with 1776. I got to go check Nightbot out. I may have to sign back in it, because Nightbot should be in here. I totally forgot about that. Let's see, who else? Bear with me, guys. I'm out of practice on the scrolling. Vanessa Kitty joined us. Good to see you, Vanessa. Hope you're hanging in there with your health. Devil Dog. Good to see Devil Dog. Appreciate him coming in here, man. If you're still listening, get over to his channel. Him and Gary stream, and I'm over there sometimes. Gary invites me on his channel. I appreciate that, and I actually enjoy hanging out with Gary and Devil Dog. They don't talk guns most of the time, but I still enjoy it. Let's see who else here. Gabriel, I called. Dale Pogue. CFM's Queen is Judy, if anybody wants to know. And I'm getting there. That's it. Got 7 on, had 8. That's not bad for a popular chat. Appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out here. It's not, what is it, 70? It's actually not even that hot. I'm kind of late, though. I don't want to. I've crawled up in the attic so much. Some days I've come out of the attic, I couldn't hardly walk, straighten up, because I'm just leaning over so much. I have very little room up there, and I have to step sometime between the trusses. Boy, you come out of there, I'll stretch up in the garage and go, God, I can't even stand up straight. It's not easy, especially I'm a tall guy, 6'2". But God bless. I appreciate each and every one of you. I might do a Thursday night show. Let's see how it goes. Not sure I'll do it, but just in case, check it out. It'll probably come on. If I do want to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday night, I might pop one up. Let me go check and see if anybody's posted in our community any kind of a show. And maybe MacMan eventually, if he probably ain't listening, he would have jumped in. He's got 3 trucks on the road now. And I've seen him a time or two on some other shows. I know that. But apparently he ain't had time to start back streaming yet. If I can ever get me a metal garage back here, I'm closing in my garage. I'm going to either make it a living room or turn it into a reloading shop like MacMan's done. So I got 2 bays. And I'd love that, walking around, having all that bench space. May not have all the presses, but actually I got 5, which is nothing. I still want that dang RL 1100, though. But, yeah, my 650 is good enough for what I need. And especially near getting the way things are these days, I end up selling stuff off eventually, or passing it on to my great-grandson if he has an interest. Of course, he's still kind of young. I'd like to see him more and teach him reloading, but his mother's, well, it is what it is. She thinks he ought to spend all of his time with his stepfather. So you all have a good day. Appreciate you. You got Ford, Dale? Yeah, I got what I got? I actually like the Lee turret I've got. Never would have thought I'd bought one, but that's the one I'm going to use. I got to get the powder, the auto drum for it. The T7, the Big Boss 2, the Forester Coax, and the 650. That's ridiculous. The Forester I don't really want to get rid of because I may end up doing 308 and some precision rounds on. And the T7 I haven't used in a while. I hate to get rid of it because I use competition shell holders on it and headspace gauges. So. But you can't beat the Lee for the money. As a matter of fact, I think my brother's going to get a Lee. So anyway, you all have a good one. Appreciate you being here. I'll take the vet. Yeah. Had a rock hit my windshield here a few months ago. Skipped on it and put a good little scratch, couple of scratches on it. Boy, it upset me. I went, God, I can't believe all the years I've driven, never had a rock hit my car. All of a sudden, boy, I heard it spinning. Shoo, bam, hit that window. And I can't get the foam, and I come up with a foam that I can actually have my windshield replaced now. It's the foam for hot and cold water pipes. It's got the skin on it. It's real soft. It's almost the same kind of foam as in my windshield. So I'm going to buy a roll of it, cut it, and then put it around the dash. I think I can do it without taking the windshield out, but I think it'll tear it up, the foam, if I take the windshield out. So I'm probably going to have the windshield replaced on it because I may have that vacuum thing, where they do the little nicks and they put that resin in there. I may try that, but they say it still shows. But I've had a blast with it, the Rebel, C7 Rebel. I really have. It's been great. AAC, man, automatic, radio. My truck don't even have a radio. I think it blew a fuse and I just never went out there and put a fuse in. I drove it for several years without listening to music, and I'd listen to music all the time. But appreciate each and every one of you guys and gals being here today. Hopefully maybe Max, last I talked to Mac, he said he'd come on my show. A few other people will. And we'll get some shows going and hang out together like the old days, and maybe get Echo on here. Echo, I think, is just kind of being good right now because he is living with someone, a couple. I think a guy he went to school with down there in Florida. And hopefully eventually get Echo back on here and get him talking. But take care. God bless. Have a good one, guys and gals. Appreciate each and every one of you. Good to see you, too. Again.